Jade Cross turned provider in this beautifully worked goal, which saw Hattie with some clever footwork putting the ball in the back of the net. Not only is Jade Cross our top scorer this season, but she's managed to put in some beautiful goals, some absolutely amazing goals this season, and here's one of them. Just when it seemed as though Wolves were cruising to a massive scoreline in the first half, they went and gifted this goal to Steel City, scored this time by Jen Pearson.
Well done, Jen. Cheers.
Shortly before half-time, Jess Davis restored Wolves' 4-goal lead with this effort.
Well done, Zoe. Goal, Jess. Very good effort, Zoe. Good luck, Joe. Wait till she gets
In a
10.
half dominated by Wolves, it was actually Steel City who finished well, with this long-range free kick by Paige Unwin.
Come on, Hannah.
In the second half, Steel City were the first to have a shot at goal. Jen Pearson just a little unlucky here with the ball going wide of the far post.
Oh, great effort, Jen. Well done.
In contrast to her dramatic third goal, Jade Cross's fourth goal of the game was more or less a simple tap-in after some hard work put in by Don Luke and Jess Davis. As well as spectacular goals, Wolves have also had some spectacular near misses, like this one by Lou Price. And once again, Lou Price was unlucky not to put this near miss in the net.
Well done, Brett. Oh, Louise.
Wolves' last goal of the game saw Kim Holden return to the score sheet with this fine finish. As the game drew to a close, Wolves felt they were in with a penalty shout, but the referee said no. And the game finished Wolves 7, Steel City 1.
The Wolves Women's YouTube channel and also 101.8 WCR FM. We're just in 7-1 between Wolves Women and Steel City. I've got the manager, Steve Cullis, and also Hattie James. Striker, forward, midfielder. She seems to have played all across the sort of front 6 areas throughout the season. Steve, 2 games played here at Bentley this season, 16 goals scored, 1 against. The girls love it here, don't they?
Yeah, I think it was on our shoulders now to put our performance in so we really set our stall up. We wanted to put on a good performance today. We knew we had to come to this game with a win, and we come out with that mentality, and we just wanted to just entertain like we have done for every home game we have done. It's a good home game. The players do like to play here, and may that will continue. We've got a game next week, so hopefully we'll be able to add on to that 16 plus goal difference.
About the swings many times this season, Sophie Jades, we we have to talk about her again today. 4 goals this season, and we've been looking at doing goal of the season as a wrap up to the end of the season, and it's all gone on its head because her 3rd goal was amazing.
Yeah, I think it just shows the development she's made this year, and that she had a difficult start to the season because we couldn't really pinpoint a position for her as such, but the development that the whole squad's made is immense from where we started, from against Solihull to where we are now. Obviously Jay gets applauded because she's the one that puts the ball in the back of the net, but we can't take away the 10 players behind her, the players on the bench, the work that everyone does behind it for her to get the goal. So rather than picking one individual out, I'd say the whole team's been developing. Because the whole team's developed, it's allowing Jade now to do what she does best, and that's put the ball in the net for us.
Now, one player who has a case to say that she scored the goal of the game as well. It was an amazing run into the box and a great finish into the corner. Hattie James is with us too. Hattie, great goal, great performance. You play up front, but you sort of played out on the right today. Do you have a preference, or do you just do what Steve tells you to do?
I just do what Steve tells me to do. I think all of us this season have really believed in him, and what he says goes, and it's obviously worked. So I've got the goal today. So thanks to you.
There's a positive attitude and a smile on your face. There's a smile on the pitch as well. There's a cohesiveness, particularly throughout the midfield, I think. I never saw Sophie Richards once out of position today. I never saw Amber quick stop. She covered every blade of grass. And you've got Dom as the general in midfield as well. Just everything knits together nicely throughout the midfield with ball retention.
Yeah, I think it's got to the point now, especially this season, every single one of us are working for each other, and the morale in the team is way up there, and it's credit to each and every one of us and all the management staff just to make that nice atmosphere this season. So yeah, it's really good.
Steve, we mentioned the morale last week. Of course, I couldn't put it out on the radio because that was my fault. Just a word again about the morale in the team. We see it the way they play with a smile on the face, as Patty says. It's just great to watch.
Yeah, we worked hard during pre-season and at the end of the season to get that. It was a tough time from last year, and I could sort of part way through that, so I could see where the players was. It was down and out. And for me, players play more effectively and better when they're happy. So getting that environment took a while. It took a while for me to understand players' needs and wants. When we found that balance and we found what the players needed, it was just a case of just building on it. And again, it's credit to the players. I can't ask any more of the players this season. I've pushed them hard. I've been ruthless in team selection at times, but ultimately it's for the benefit of the team. And Hattie's a great example where she's been pulled out of position, but done fantastically well this year. But that just shows the atmosphere and the commitment for Wolves Women this year, which may not have been there last year. So the players have been an absolute dream to work with, and it long may continue.
I mean, that shows on the bench. We spoke again about the depth last week, but when you've got the likes of Kim on the bench who came on and scored a goal, you got Louise Price as well who came on and played well. You just bring them on. Team morale. If they're on the bench, they're on the bench. They accept that. There's no sulking at all from the side, is there? And they want to stay on as well. I want to mention Natalie Woodall. She got a little injury, and you were saying to her, yes or no, are you okay? And in the end, you pulled her off for her own health.
Yeah, I think what we've done is we've tried to give people an opportunity to play. So there's never been a set team. I've always tried to give people opportunities to earn the shirt on a Sunday, which is through training, and hopefully giving everyone a lifelong opportunity to play. And unfortunately, there has to be people on the bench in that. But the reassuring thing for me is if one of those players does come on and are they going to give 100% to the team, they're so committed to the bigger picture and what we want to hit and what we want to create at Wolves. It's unbelievable. And obviously with Natalie getting an injury, I took that decision at hand because it was just the safety of the player. But ultimately, that just shows the commitment. She didn't want to come off. She did not want to come off, but unfortunately I had to pull a little bit of rank and pull her off just for her safety, which she probably won't forgive me. But again, just the atmosphere. The atmosphere is a hell of a lot different. The players now love representing Wolves, and I can't ask any more of them. They've been absolutely fantastic this year.
I want to speak a bit about the depth as well. Just say as well with the 18s and the 15s who have come through, I believe, as champions this season. Patty, you've been involved with them to a great degree. The amount of credit that you want to give them, to the youngsters that bring depth through.
Yeah, I think the development from the start of the season, I think it's really helped training with the seniors. They've come on leaps and bounds throughout the team, and they've gone on and won the league. And they come out here and they play for first team, and they don't look out of place at all. And it just shows how strong the youth and how it has worked this season with the 18s mixing with the seniors.
Wish you all the luck in the world with everything going on at Wolves Women. Steve, Hattie, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.